Hi, my name is Bonnie, and thanks for watching our video. I am the founder of Advantage Training Group of Florida, and what I do is I provide video and online self-paced courses to help business professionals and entrepreneurs develop interpersonal and self-management skills. And in our courses, you'll be able to develop skills to create healthy relationships, build better health, and to achieve more success in any of your endeavors. In this video, I am going to share with you some of the principles of how to motivate yourself to take action and be consistent. And while these principles may be applied in other areas or other situations, today we're going to apply them to a difficult situation that many people face. And that is, how do you motivate yourself to take action and to be consistent with our diet and exercise in order to become the fit and healthy person that we would like to be? What has been your previous experience with health and dieting? Do you get started on an exercise program or a weight loss program or trying to eat healthier and find that you don't just get started, or that maybe you get started but after a short while you don't continue? There's no consistency, and before you know it, you've regained all the weight or gone back to some of your previous physical situations that you're struggling with, and you're at a starting point again. Before I share with you the 5 steps, would it be all right if I shared with you a little bit about my story? You see, at one time in my life, I was very overweight. I also had a lot of aches and pains and illnesses like headaches, acid indigestion, heartburn, you name it. And I was always tired. But again, I thought that maybe some of this was normal because I was getting old. I think I was 23. But anyways, I continued to try to get through the illnesses, and I continued to try to lose weight. I started and stopped many times, and I just couldn't really be consistent with it, and I really couldn't find a safe diet to follow. And of course, what happened was that I did end up in the hospital for a situation where they almost lost me, and they told me that I was going to have to be on medication the rest of my life, and I probably would not be able to have children unless I took fertility pills. I said no to both their medicine and their fertility drugs, and continued to find a healthy way to lose the weight, and of course then to gain my health back. And sure enough, I ended up having 2 natural-born daughters, and I now have 6 grandchildren. Yes, that's my grandchildren, and there I am. And here I am at almost 70 years old, and I don't have any of the aches and pains, and I don't struggle with my weight anymore. And these are the type of things that I like to share with other people to help them to achieve what I've been able to achieve with my health and my energy through the years. And while that is some of my personal experience, I've also had some educational and professional experiences that have taught me the psychology behind what it takes to take action and to be consistent and to accomplish the things that you want to, and to make the changes where it's needed in order to lose weight, get fit, and be productive. So here are some tips that I teach in some of my courses, and what I've done in stress management or some of the weight loss and other wellness programs. You see, while we may not be able to live forever in this body, our goal really is to have the best health possible at every age. I have identified 5 key areas that work together synergistically to help you to reach your optimum health level. I call this the optimum health triangle. Each one of these elements is important, and please be sure to ask for more information on them. But in this video, we are going to focus on the very center, which is one of the most important steps, our attitude. It is our attitude that will make a difference in our success. Here is how it works. So, what do we mean by attitude? Well, our attitude can be defined as our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that lead to our actions and behavior. Psychologists tell us that we cannot have an action or behavior without first a thought, feeling, and belief. And where did they come from? Well, while we do have some inborn behavioral characteristics, our attitude is basically a learned behavior. We are a result of our past experiences, perceptions, and choices. And of course, many of us have heard the term garbage in, garbage out. If we continue to get negative information and keep a hold of that negative information, we're not going to get the behavior that we need. We need to change some of the input in order to get a different output. And in the past, we've developed these negative thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. We've all had them, the thoughts and beliefs that were erroneous, but we can take steps to be more in control of our attitude, and that may be keeping us from being consistent or taking some action. Let's take a closer look at how this happens. When we want to be motivated to take action, this is how it happens. There are actually two types of motivation. First one is the extrinsic type. This is when people or someone gives you a reward or a punishment to motivate you to take action. It comes from the outside. But in many situations, if you take away the extrinsic reward, the behavior may not continue. It will go back to what it was before. But intrinsic motivation is when we have a personal reason, a burning desire, a passion for doing things. This is the most powerful motivator of behavior. This brief explanation of attitude and motivation, I hope, will help you to better understand why the 5 steps I'm going to show you work. And so here are the 5 steps to motivate yourself to reach your fitness goals, so you will take action and stay consistent. Number 1, know what you want. Number 2, know your why. Number 3, change your self-talk. Number 4, visualize your success. And number 5, put it in your schedule. Number 1 is to know what you want. And you want to write these things down. People who write down their goals have been found to accomplish more than those who just had goals in their heads. So writing is very important. And the more specific you can be, the better. Add any other goals or statements that you want to this, but here's 3 of them that are important for you to complete. I want to weigh, okay? I want to wear size, okay? And again, you might want to include a deadline date. I want to wear a size 6 by December 31st, okay? Or July 1st, whatever your date is. But then notice number 3. Number 3 says, when I complete these goals, I will feel, okay? This is an important part. Your feelings, remember, influence your attitude. So you need to recognize how you're going to feel when you accomplish what you want to accomplish. Closely related to identifying your goals and feelings is number 2, knowing your why. Of course, there are usually 2 reasons why people want to become fit and healthy. Is 1, okay, obviously look good, and 2, obviously be healthy. Okay, but again, go into more details. Okay, why is it important to you to become fit and healthy? What will be different for you? This will help you discover your intrinsic motivation. And here is an activity that can help you to do that. Write out on a 3x5 cards not only your goals, but also your why. Complete this statement. I want to be like this because, and fill it in. You write this on at least 3x5 cards. Post them anywhere that you're going to be able to see them on a consistent basis and be reminded of this information. You can put it on the bathroom mirror, the refrigerator, the car, your desk at work, wherever you choose, but something that you're going to be, some place that you're going to be able to see them on a consistent basis. And that brings us to step number 3, change your self-talk. Do you talk to yourself? Well, of course you do, because when I asked you that question, you either said, yes, I do, or no, I don't. We are referring, of course, to those thoughts that we have. We have a self-talk about our situations, about others, and about ourselves. We often tell ourselves some things for such a long time, we believe that it is true. If you change your self-talk, you will also begin to change your beliefs and you will change your behavior. Let's look at some examples. You need to listen to your self-talk. Another thing that may be good to write down occasionally. Review them and think about what you're saying, and here's the key. The idea is to listen to your negative thoughts and change them to a positive thought, like this. Let me fill in these blanks for myself. I'll never be able to play in the Super Bowl game. I'm too old. And I can't get on the team because I'm just a female. Okay, now what can I do? I can change that self-talk. And I can say, I am going to get on the Super Bowl team. And I'm not too old. And it doesn't matter if I'm just a female. I can get into the football team and be good. All right. Of course, you're laughing because this isn't a genie pill that will get you anything that you want. Okay. It is a technique, though, that is still very powerful. It's not to set you up for unrealistic goals and expectations. It's to remove those negative thoughts that are really keeping you from accomplishing what you want to accomplish. You see, there are people out there with bigger and greater handicaps than what we have that are running rings around us, doing exactly what we say we can't do. So where's the barrier? There's plenty of stories that will show you that you can do a lot more than what you think that you are capable of doing. So what I want you to do is think about how these relate to you in losing weight. I'll never be able to lose weight because genetics. I can't do this. I can't resist this. I'm too, it's my thyroid. It's this, it's that. What are the things that are keeping you? Okay. What are the negative thoughts? And then change them to the positive. When we teach wellness programs, when we teach the weight loss programs, we have students write these down and practice the positive ones on a regular basis. And even find some positive affirmations that they continue to say, like, I eat to live, not live to eat. And there's a whole bunch more. Contact me if you want a few more. But you can think of some maybe other negative thoughts that keep you from being fit and healthy and turn them around to the positive. And then step number 4, visualize yourself successful. It's not just the words that you are saying in your thoughts, but it's also the mental picture. Athletes know this technique. They mentally practice where they want to put the ball, not where they don't want to put the ball. Successful people see themselves successful a long time before they ever get there. So what's your success image look like? Here's how you do it. Think about what a person who is slim and healthy and fit, what do they do? How do they feel? How do they respond in a similar situation to you? Then come up with specific things that you see and do, and then picture yourself actually doing those. Okay? And that's called mental practice. See yourself successful. This works in so many different ways, but let me pick on smoking for a minute, because I used to be a smoker, but I had to mentally picture myself as a non-smoker. I didn't picture myself as a person who quit smoking. I pictured myself as a non-smoker. What am I going to do with my hands? How am I going to feel when I drink a cup of coffee? And I had to change that mental picture of who I thought I was. And the same thing when I began to lose weight, I had to picture myself as what I would be like and how I would feel at the slim and healthy person that I wanted to be. And here's a little technique that can help you create a goal poster. And it's a little bit beyond the scope of this video to teach you how to do a goal poster, but basically there are no rules. Just cut out pictures, put whatever you need to do, put on there of things that you want to accomplish, of who you want to be, how you want to feel, how you want to look, etc. Put it visually in front of you and mentally practice those things every day. And that brings us to number 5. Put it in your schedule. Now that you have the right attitude and are motivated, it is time to focus on the other 3 areas of the optimum health triangle: the nutrition, the exercise, the relaxation. Get a planner and write things down. Put things in your schedule. And here are 2 techniques that I teach in my time management classes. And they're very important. These are some of the basic ones that most people miss when they're trying to plan their time. First one, you want to make sure that you aren't just planning on a day-to-day basis. You want to plan in advance. You want to plan a month in advance, and you want to plan a week in advance. The second thing that many people get wrong, they'll have this to-do list, and then they will try and prioritize your schedule. The technique is to schedule your priorities. Don't prioritize your schedule. Let's see how this works. When you get your planner and you're planning a month and a week in advance, you're going to plan your meals and schedule time for food prep in advance. Same thing with your exercise. Schedule your time for workout and prepare your workout clothes in advance, so that I know that when I get off of work, if I didn't have my workout clothes with me, I may not go and exercise because I'd feel tired. But if I had my workout clothes, then I'd get going. Also, schedule a time to relax and get proper sleep. Then at the end of the week, review what happened, what worked for you, what didn't work, what will you try different next week. So let's review. Here are the 5 steps that you need to take in order to motivate yourself to take action and to be consistent in order to reach your fitness goals. Number 1, know what you want, and closely related, know why you want it. Then change your self-talk and your mental picture of who you are and who you want to be. And then number 5, put it in your schedule. Plan things out in advance and stick to your priorities. Once you've made a commitment to make changes, what's your next step? Most people who are looking to get started on their fitness journey are also looking for a program or a diet to follow that will help them to improve their health and energy and lose weight. In this video, I shared my story, but I would also like to share with you the program I follow that has helped me to reach my fitness goals and to help me to have so much health and energy throughout my life and in my senior years. So contact me if you need to get a program for yourself. I'd love to share more details with you. Thanks again for watching the video, and here's the next step. I would enjoy getting your feedback. If you registered with me and you sent me your email address, I will be sending you an email back with a form requesting this feedback. But if you didn't register with me and you don't think I had your email, please send me the answers to some of these questions, and I would really enjoy hearing from you. What did you learn that was new? What is something you knew but heard it in a different way? And what was your biggest takeaway from today's workshop? And beginning today, what will you do different in order to become the fit and healthy person you want to be? Who else would you like to share this information with? And would you like some further help with a health or weight loss plan? So congratulations, you are on your way, and hope you will soon be celebrating and enjoying a more fit and healthy you.